Open Project EO3A Enterprise Fund for Moodle. Click Enable Editing, and then do File, Save As. Go to your 9th grade folder, and in your Excel folder, make a folder called Chapter 3. And we're going to save it there, and we're going to call it your last name, underscore your first name, underscore 3A, underscore enterprise, underscore fund. And click Save. All right, so the first thing that we want to do for Pacifica Bay is we want to figure out what all our money is going to. So we have it listed right here. We have what was proposed and then what we actually spent. And we want to know how much of it goes to each section, or each department. So what we want to do, we have this total right here. So you want to do equals and divide the number by the total to find the percentage. So now we want to make that a percentage, so click the percent button and increase it to 1 decimal point. Now this may look very familiar to you. If we drag this down, we're going to divide it by a blank space. So let's make C11 an absolute reference. Make it an absolute reference by putting a dollar sign in front of the C and a dollar sign in front of the 11. That way it's going to stay the same every time. So let's go ahead and drag him down. There we go. We can automatically see that most of our money goes to water usage. What we're going to do now is we're going to learn how to insert pie charts. So we've done regular charts before and bar charts to just show like numbers at a certain time. What we do with a pie chart is when we have something that's a percent of a whole. So we don't want the total, but we want all the other information. So select from A5 to A10. Press and hold Control, then select from C5 to C10. So you should have A5 to A10 and C5 to C10 selected, no totals. And the reason that we want like airport, waterfront, and our adjusted is because this is what we actually spent. And we also want to know what we spent it on. We want to be able to look at our chart and immediately know stuff. So now that you have that selected, go to Insert. And then you see over here we have charts. We want a pie chart, or donut chart. So hit that, and we want to do a 3D pie. So if you click on this and not all of these showed up, then that means that you over-selected something in here. So delete your pie chart, hit the delete button, try reselecting again, press and hold Control, Insert, Chart, Pie Chart. It should do that. Now, if your pie chart looks like this is always really obvious when someone messes up a pie chart, because look, half of your pie is taken up by one slice, which means that your total is in there. So all of those things add up to a total, and then you're also graphing the total. So that is how you know you did it wrong. So just delete that. Hopefully yours looked how we did it first. Insert 3D pie. Your pie chart should look like this. But I don't necessarily just want it here. So you see up here in your chart tools on the design tab, make sure your chart is selected, otherwise you won't see that. And I want you to go to move chart. And we don't want object in, we want new sheet. Go ahead and name it expenditures chart. Then click OK. So you know if you did this right if you don't see any cells around this at all. If you still see cells, it means you probably did object in instead of new sheet. Go ahead and save your workbook, and then you're ready to move on to the next video.